This week's episode of the award-winning Here For It podcast is brought to you by Schemes. I set up 2 coochie appointments like we talked about last week, and neither of them showed up. I'm convinced that Nikki stopped my bag.
Oh my God.
It could have only been Nicki Minaj that could have been stopping my bag like this. She was involved. She is the reason I didn't get no coochie. She is the reason that I didn't get no extra paychecks. I didn't win the lottery. Nikki stopped my bag. I'm convinced.
Child, I almost got into it at the club this weekend. I'm convinced Nikki stopped my bag because I have more common sense to be up in Nelly's acting a fool. I do apologize to all parties who were involved and who viewed that incident.
Is this on World Star?
No.
Oh. It's the ghetto and it's not even on World Star?
But Nikki stopped my bag as well. So,
stopping more bags than the TSA. Shout out to you, Nikki, because goddamn, you stopped a whole bunch of shit. And continue to. I am the Superman, TheeSupaman, a.k.a. the Dick Philanthropist, b.k.a. the Gay People's Champ.
my name is Ronald Matters. Follow me on the internet at Ronald Matters. And of course, that was my Nikki Monster voice. And of course, RonaldMatters.com.
Praise God. Praise God. You can catch me on
oh my God,
Kink D. It's an app where you can find like people in their different kinks.
Is this a sponsorship or something, or you just giving a free promo?
No, I'm just trying to help girls find me.
Okay. Oh, hey, Kink D. I'm about to go outside. Who you telling? I got kinks too.
Wow. Kinks in your hair, probably.
Petty boots. Icebreaker.
Our icebreaker this week is:
Petty boots.
what is the stupidest question you get asked all the time?
I have to push it to the back of my mind, so I don't even know. You should go first, so I can think of what it is.
The stupidest question I get asked all the time is, "Who are you here with?" And I'm like, "I'm me. I'm here with everybody. I'm here with the community.
I'm here with the people." Outreach director.
Okay. I'm here to outreach, touch the kids, kiss the babies, shake the hands. I don't need to be here with anybody.
Connect the girls to care. Woo.
Hopefully.
Reconnect the girls to care. Rekindle the flame to care. Amen.
Or put them in.
Uh-oh.
So the answer to that question for anyone that has ever thought that to ask me is, I'm here with everyone. I don't come with one person. I don't come with 20. I don't come with 10. I come with everyone. And sometimes I come with a couple people.
Community bottom, the name of your club. Everybody comes.
And so
that episode.
Sometimes, I come with a couple people. Sometimes I come with everyone. You want to be counted in the many.
Hey, man.
Just focus on that.
The stupidest question I get asked. I don't even know. I feel so good because I feel like I should have an answer for this. I guess the stupidest question related to things relevant right now is, have I seen your schlong?
Oh.
Yes, I have seen it.
In action.
And it don't do nothing for me. And I continue to tell y'all it's little. He be fooling y'all in these little pics. Then the other girl go comment on your Instagram today. How come where the rest of it in the picture? Girl, it was little. And we selling podcast t-shirts, not Superman Jr.
These niggas be haters out here. I want you to know they'll be closest. They'll be the closest to you, and they'll be your biggest fucking haters.
It's a little.
And they be trying to...
It barely works.
First off, hashtag Ronald stop my bag. Because you feel like telling these girls that this little is going to stop anything, and they're still going to want to know. They're still going to want to know.
Find out for themselves.
And they're going to find out for themselves. So you telling them it's little is not going to help you. It's not going to help. Ronald stop my bag.
Okay, great. So according to him, it's not little. So y'all can stop asking me about it. Thank you. Stupidest question I get asked about somebody else's dick.
He stopped my bag. See, I could have found love.
Move on to hot topics. I don't have time. Stupid.
The word of the day this week is rape witness and cantankerous notes. Cantankerous notes.
Say it again.
Rape witnesses and cantankerous notes.
Okay.
So Whoopi Goldberg on this morning's episode of The View talked about having witnesses when something bad happens to you. And I thought that it would be extremely important for the gay culture for us to talk about doing the same thing. So if something bad happens to you, do you have 3 people that you can call or text message to say, hey, something bad happened to me, hear my story? Because we're living in a time where people's stories aren't corroborated because they didn't tell enough people. And knowing how rape happens to gay men, being such an important subject, do we know that we should be telling other people or keeping cantankerous notes about something like that happening? So the notes being, hey, this happened. I'm not sure if I want to report it to the police right now, but I'm going to write a memo about it. And I told these 3 people, and they knew that I was at said place, and they knew that I was at said time and with said person. So it's very reliable that this person could have taken advantage of me. This person could have drugged me. This person could have stole something from me or whatever. You have to create your own evidence trail because a lot of times things can't be corroborated the way that they should be. And we're seeing that in the current Supreme Court justice nomination hearings and investigation is one woman had quite possibly a sexual assault happen to her 20, 30 years ago. And it's not many ways that she can corroborate it besides her memory. But she could, if armed with these tools, have made cantankerous notes, told 3 people that could be witnesses today that, yes, I remember back in 1980 something, she did call me and tell me that she was almost sexually assaulted. She was almost raped. I think it's a really good tool for us as gay men, if we are ever in these type of situations, to remember, I need to call 3 people or send 3 people text messages and say exactly what just happened to me, so that they can be my character witnesses and create notes in case this needs to go to court or go to an investigation to clear my name. Because a lot of times, rape victims don't get their names cleared.
It's so weird because the only thing, when you started talking about that, the first thing I thought about was when people was doing the send, what is it? They had
Sending your location, pinning your location.
No, it was a little meme game on Instagram where you send somebody a text that your boyfriend is about to text them and ask where y'all was last night, and then if they can make up what was it? I think they had got arrested by the police. What was it? You have to make up some lie. You have to just give a vague one-liner, and then your friends got to respond back with, oh yeah, she was with me last night, or so and so, so and so. Getting your friends to corroborate your story about whatever you were lying about to your boyfriend, or you were lying to the police about something. But then your friends were going to have your... If y'all can play like that, then y'all can have serious discussions about rape and sexual assault.
Well, yeah, I definitely don't co-sign lying.
But no, it was a cute little meme game for Instagram. If y'all can play like that and make up lies for your friend, you can definitely corroborate their truths.
Yeah, I'm definitely not co-signing lying to get a nigga to believe you wasn't fucking other niggas at the club. I am saying, because if you was doing that, then you should cover your trails.
You should be honest with him because you're exposing him to critters, stuff crawl on you, stuff crawl out your pee hole and stuff.
And stuff crawl in you.
Oh my god.
But what we're really talking about is when something actually happens to you.
Seriously.
And he
came with his beach week calendar and what was it? The Black Pyramid. What was the game? He talked about it was a drinking game, but everybody in the world was apparently in the room knew that it was about a threesome. The Federal Triangle. What was it called?
The most important part is if you are a victim of assault, make sure that you contact people. If you don't want to contact the authorities first, contacting the authorities first, contacting a sexual assault response coordinator is most important. But if you don't want to do that quite yet, make sure that you corroborate your story with at least 3 friends and notes about what happened to you. Affirmations this week. My co-host is not going to like these, but they're still affirmations, and that's fine.
Groovy. Kink D will help me get through my pain.
It might put you in some pain. Affirmations: being versatile is not a crime. And not all white men are evil. I picked those as affirmations this week because we can be stuck in tunnels to believe that all white men are evil, because there's a whole bunch of them
Police
out there.
brutality and stuff like that. Our current president, the people around our current president.
But we need to be reminded that all white men are not evil. There's a great number that espouse evil things and do evil things.
Yes.
But all white men are not evil, and being versatile is not a crime. Like, it's still a big subject in gay culture for someone to be versatile and not be a full bottom or be a full top. And it is not a crime to be versatile. Versatile people have great times. They are great people. It is not a crime to be versatile.
Sexuality is fluid. People's quests in sex evolve over time.
Yes.
I do acknowledge seriously that people can be versatile in sex. My personal preference is not hurting anyone. What is it? It's not a preference. It's a preference. It's not hurting anyone or excluding anyone. Well, child. The ghetto. It's my personal preference. And I said what I said. If you're not here for it, okay, well, I wear a size 11, and can you go tell my future husband, because it ain't you. I wear a size 11 ring, and if you see him out there for me, like, your dumb ass thing dumb like Ronald do, let me hook y'all up. Thank you.
Also, this week,
Why'd you roll your eyes at me? What's your ring size?
10. Perfect 10, always.
Okay. So y'all, when y'all see the little meat, and you like, oh, I'm buying a 10 for this ring, and wish it was 10 somewhere else.
It's always a 10. It's a 10. It's a 10 in all departments.
The cat. What's going else, Jack?
Lindsay Lohan is not the white savior I'm looking for. If I'm going to be looking for a white savior, it's going to be like Zachary Quinto.
The notoriety doesn't do anything for me. I know Lindsay Lohan.
When you Google Zachary Quinto, maybe it'll change. But
how do you spell Quinto? Like La Quinto?
He from Memphis, y'all. Lindsay Lohan attempted to be a white savior this past weekend, and it gave me the chuckle.
With that fake Russian accent.
It was a fake Arabic accent.
Oh, Zachary Quinto. I love him.
Okay.
I do love him. My bad. I apologize for doubting you. The name notoriety did nothing for me, but I know who he is.
Zachary Quinto is bae.
Yeah. What was he in Star Wars? He was
not in Star Wars. He was in Star Trek.
Star Trek. Ooh. He was in Star Trek.
The literal ghetto, confusing Star Wars and Star Trek.
He was in some good stuff.
He was in Heroes as well.
American Horror Story.
Yeah. He's also out and gay.
Yeah, there's a movie called I Am Michael where some boy is hugging him on the cover. Oh, wow, they're gay.
But the subject at hand is the dragging of Lindsay Lohan. Literally.
With that fake Russian accent.
Fake Arabic accent. She attempted a Arabic accent in saying the probably 10 phrases that she knows in Arabic to coerce a Syrian family to give her their children.
They were walking down the street like they walked down in the airport. They had their real luggage, blankets. We're a family trying to get to peace.
And they might live there. There are Syrian settlers that live in Russia, that live all throughout Europe. Like, they might live there. They might not necessarily be in poverty. Just because they look impoverished to you doesn't mean that they are in poverty and they're not happy. She did what a lot of white celebrities do when they go to these areas and try to equate a whole story to, well, I'm going to save you.
I'm going to get on Instagram Live. She got on Instagram Live and said, tried to tell the little girl to come with her or something and accused the parents of sex trafficking. And then the mother walked up to Lindsay Lohan and punched her in the face. Lindsay Lohan fell to the ground, as did her phone on Instagram Live.
And cried.
And then she picked up the phone with her left hand to her cheek. I cannot believe this. You were just talking all strong and mighty in your accent and trying to drag the children's.
And came right back to white tears. Oh my God. I can't believe somebody hit me. You was trying to take this woman's kids. Of course she hit you. Of course, and you're lucky she didn't hit you 2 or 3 times and kick you when you was down.
And the husband didn't help. Because these men in some of these countries shall be worse.
Because they don't give a fuck about women.
They don't give a fuck about women.
And you, being a white woman, that might have been the only thing that saved your life.
Impersonating a Syrian. Get out of my face.
Hillary Clinton was the only white savior we were looking for, and that never happened. So
she won the popular vote.
Yeah.
The first female presidential candidate to win the popular vote. Okay.
Outside of Syrians punching Lindsay Lohan in the face.
It's just so funny because when she picked the phone up off the ground, she had her phone.
And she was surprised. Like, how dare this bitch hit me after I was trying to take
I just accused her of sex trafficking and trying to take her children. She punched me.
I was trying to take them back to the Four Seasons. Bitch,
Woo!
no.
Actually, mama, let me go. Y'all got me here in the homeless shelters and stuff.
Well, that's your story and not theirs. Nicki Minaj wants to be Ariana Grande so bad.
We'd have gave her the opening segment. We got to give Nicki something else.
Yeah.
If it's not about the music.
It is about the music.
Okay, great. Okay. I'm going to shut up. Okay.
The Carter 5 was released. The Carter 5 has been teased to be released for years, saying it's Lil Wayne's greatest work, and Birdman was stopping his bag by not allowing it to be released, and now it has been released, and it sounds to me like he just made it last Friday.
Like that Kanye album Mess.
Similar.
I'm sure we're gonna get there.
Similar. So when I saw it being released, I saw it obviously trending on Twitter, and I was like, okay, well, let me go check it out. I'm gonna go listen because I like
featured.
Yeah, because I mean, I like Lil Wayne music sometimes.
He have cute Instagram caption music.
Sometimes. I really like the old shit because I'm old.
Yeah,
like 90s, early 2000s. That was my best Lil Wayne music. Like everything else after, just take it or leave it.
Noted.
But again, the shit has been teased as being just the best rap album for the longest, and it finally got released. 8
years.
And I could have had a Snickers. I really could have
You're
just...
not yourself when you're hungry.
I wasn't myself when I heard this album. And the first track that I went to was the one with Nicki Minaj featured Dark Side of the Moon.
Fucking babe. What's the song about?
I don't know yet. I listened twice and I don't know.
The message was not received. Okay.
No.
The text did not send.
No. So again, like I said, I saw the feature from the self-proclaimed Queen of Rap. And I knew that this should have been the first song that I listened to. Yeah. I didn't know that
her idol, the person who signed her to her rap deal, she's about to get on there. She's about to spit bars.
Not one bar present. To my shock and awe, she sung the entire feature.
Oh, did she sing about billy goats and grass?
No.
I'm trying to get out of you. What did she? Sing about?
I don't know. I don't know.
The Cow Jumped Over the Moon, cows, Remy Ma or something. I don't know.
Nobody's thinking about Remy Ma. Remy Ma's not singing about Remy Ma. Musically, I think the song was cute. It didn't deliver me anything. It didn't deliver me anything that I would remember or want to come back to. And I just
no.
And I was just like, this was your Nicki Minaj feature? Like, you get a Nicki Minaj feature, like, sell it, make it work. And it didn't do that. I was disappointed. I wanted something more, but apparently I'm just gonna have to wait and be patient. But that's okay.
Give me like 5 seconds so I can see what it's giving. Okay.
Open up the curtains.
This is Nicki Minaj?
Yes. People are killing. The sky is falling.
Oh, but I don't want to get SoundCloud because he just put that out.
Yeah.
Okay, but it sounded like it was heavily produced. They took out a lot to make that sound seamless. But I don't know what she's singing about. I heard the Cow Jumped Over the Moon. What she say? They would kill it?
Nothing.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't know. The Dark Side of the Moon.
The Dark Side of the Moon.
The Cow Jumped Over it.
Moo, moo, moo.
Bitch, I'm a cow. And she's canceled still, or did they uncancel her?
I don't know.
Because she was talking about she had said faggot a couple times back when she was in high school, and when 2015 or 16, but she don't say faggot no more. But then in her apology tweet, she said faggot like 8 times.
That wasn't Nicki Minaj.
No, that was the bitch on my cowgirl.
Oh,
I just
very
said
very canceled.
okay.
I forgot her name.
Okay, y'all
That's
tell us
how-
if she canceled. I don't know.
What's her name?
Doja Cat.
Cool.
I didn't hear it till you said to ask. Okay, Doja Cat. That's her name.
You said that because I didn't remember.
Starkeisha. Toya. Your name's Toya.
Tacky Toya at that, and I'm gonna be tacky about it. I don't know her name no more. I canceled her.
Okay. On.
Cardi.
This is the most random conversation we're having. Okay, come on.
Cardi misdemeanor B has been arrested.
I gotta remember to put that in the notes.
I'm confused at the hood niggas that are celebrating her being arrested as an achievement, because like she has gotten to such a platform and a level that she shouldn't be being arrested for this petty shit. Like if she was being arrested for like white crime shit, I'd be like, I get it.
Securities fraud. Yeah, she got her first meal and she invested it. It was wrong, but she...
Okay, but like Martha Stewart got out and was still rich. Fine. I can get with that. You got arrested for having 2 girls jumped at the club?
For allegedly sleeping with Offset.
It ain't that alleged that she got them girls jumped. You don't get girls jumped off of...
These girls were scratched up and all this stuff and their bag was stopped.
Nicki and Cardi out here stopping bags. Everybody's stopping bags.
Okay.
I'm just this was not my Dominican sister's most proudest moment.
Wow. At least her wig was cute. Somebody said, I love celebrities' court wigs. Like all celebrities have a certain style they do for a court wig. You just either bump it at the bottom or you do a little something on the side.
It was very How to Get Away with Murder.
It
was very Annalise Keating.
Yeah, and then she wore a solid colored, I think it was like an olive pantsuit. Off the shoulders, of course, the jacket off the shoulders. Come on down.
When you're a multimillionaire, please stop getting arrested for $15 hour job type shit.
If she was still a stripper in the Bronx, that would have been... She got 2 girls jumped in the club. That sounds like what I'm supposed to be doing with my life.
Right. I just had a baby. I'm married. My career is on top.
My song just went #1. Just put out a song with Selena Gomez and DJ Snake. Those 2 people make white people money. I just put out a song with DJ Snake and Selena Gomez. I don't have time to be in jail. We have a video to do. I gotta go do my Jimmy Fallon appearance, and I don't need no probation officer telling me I can't fly to the performance.
So, Cardi misdemeanor B. Can you please stop?
Why was Missy misdemeanor?
Because she got misdemeanors.
Missy Elliott got misdemeanors?
Yes, before she became famous. And that's the way you're supposed to fucking do it. Get arrested, get the street cred before you get famous, and then be like, yes, I got shot a few times. Yes, I busted a couple bitches upside the head with a bottle.
Had a bitch sliced up.
Probably. Now, I'm just trying to get money and fuck bitches and or niggas.
Yeah.
So...
I need Trump's Texas attorney number.
Real Housewives of Atlanta has a budget now that they have fired Kenya.
Okay. Flew the girls to China, Beijing, where they was for the group trip. I was like, yes.
Flew the girls to Asia. And typically they just get a good South of Florida Caribbean trip. Good $400 or $500 round trip.
We just looking up trips to the Bahamas or something for $200 a round trip.
And I'm not on nobody's show, and I can go there. So these shows,
the #1 rated Housewives.
Yeah,
they get the most views of all the Housewives.
And it looks like it now because like the promo pic was real cute. Yeah. It looked like they spent a lot of money on that. They spent a lot of money on the trailer as well, and so I guess and downgrading these other girls' budgets that are newly coming in and not having to spend money on Kenya is helping the production value. I don't know if it's going to help the show value, though, because I'm not excited.
So who's coming back? Let's see, RHOA.
Well, my fave, my friend, Eva, sits. Okay. Obviously. She was just sitting in the promo pic. She looked great.
In that chair she was perched.
Sitting. I don't know who the other girl all the way to the right as I'm looking at it, maybe left. I don't know who that girl
I
is.
guess
She was Belle Biv DeVoe's girlfriend.
Shamika, something. Her name's something.
Ashanta Day.
I'm trying to. It's not even a Real Housewives.
That girl named Ashinka Shay. For my Friday friends out there. But I don't like it when they're all happy and friendly. Like, there's no shade when everybody's happy and friendly.
So
and
Candy's Beck, Portia, Cynthia Bailey, Nene Leakes, Eva Marcille, and this new girl who's the wife of Biv DeVoe, one of them. Biv?
One of them.
Cool. And she told Nene the way they edited the trailer. I was a A-list celebrity when you was an alias or something.
When you had an alias.
Was getting arrested for all those things.
Again, see, Nene Leakes had the shit right. Get arrested back in the day, get you some credibility.
I was a stripper. I had married Greg because he came in there and he had money. So yes, I was doing scamming. That's why Marlo and I are friends. I know her journey.
She know mine. But I just don't feel like it's gonna make good TV. I don't think, like, if you think back to the best moments of Real Housewives of Atlanta, you don't think back to like, ooh, that's when they hugged and they were friends again. You think back to Phaedra reading Kenya reading Nene, Cynthia reading the other girls. You think back to Tootie being Red. You think back to those? Those are like some of the best moments of Real Housewives of Atlanta.
So you're
and if everybody's but if everybody's friends and everybody's happy and friendly, how we gonna get those? How we gonna get those? Like Marlo obviously is gonna be.
Her profile didn't have a verification sticker. Oh, Instagram done found out who she was and put a verification sticker. 1/3 of the group black. Okay. Boom like an 808. Oh wow! Look, her name rings no bells. These girls' names, I like. They names don't ring no bells.
I wonder if they're gonna have the same reads for her because they were reading
Demetria McKinney.
They were reading Demetria McKinney for not being known in coming into the show, and then she was known after the show. Like, are we gonna read this girl the same? Because I don't know her. I know Black. I know Belle Biv DeVoe. I don't know her.
Oh well. Next subject. November the 4th, the show returns. We're gonna have to wait.
And before that, make sure you guys get out and register to vote. Just like we talked about last episode, registration is coming to a close. Yeah. Make sure you register to vote.
30 days before
the black gay vote is just as important as any other vote. Get out and register to vote now. Do not wait till the deadline. Do not show up on election day thinking that you Gucci, you're an American citizen, you got this, your pussy is wet, they're going to let you vote. No.
Joe.
Register to vote now. The Trump administration on Monday.
Ooh, I was like, why did he bring up politics right after Real Housewives of Atlanta? It was their attention, and then you want to get sick.
It all makes sense. Register to vote because
Trump.
The Trump administration on Monday began denying visas to same-sex domestic partners of foreign diplomats and United Nations employees. So to all my Republican gay friends that were out there saying, "Oh, they're not worried about the gays. They're just doing these things to immigrants, and they're just trying to make the economy better." Here it comes. The head of the dick is in now. Are you gonna wait for the shaft? They are coming for gay people who are coming to this country with United Nations.
Because y'all laughed at him last week, so now he on retaliation mode.
Yeah, the story is on foreignpolicy.com. But they're requiring those in the United States to get married by the end of the year or leave the country.
Oh.
And some of them are coming from countries that do not recognize gay marriage. So they have no choice.
Oh.
They have no choice. They are partnered with people that are United States citizens. Mm-hmm. Their gay partner is a United States citizen. And they are here with their gay partner, but not technically married to their gay partner because marriage is not recognized in their home country. They cannot marry their gay partner here in the United States because they are not yet an American citizen.
Oh.
But the Trump administration is moving to move them out, kick them out of the country. Why would you think that they would do that? Is it because they work for the United Nations? Because they don't do that for the straight counterparts of those that work for the United Nations. Nobody's asking them to lead the country. Is it because of immigration? Because they come from Middle Eastern countries? No, because they come from all countries. People that are ambassadors to the United Nations come from every country. We have an ambassador from every country in the United Nations in this country. So that it does not mean they're all Middle Eastern. They're European. They're South African. They're Chinese. They're Japanese. They are from all countries in the world. But if they have a gay partner, that gay partner has to get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
According to Time magazine, only 25 countries recognize some form of same-sex marriage, according to Human Rights Watch, while in more than 70 others, same-sex relationships are punishable by law. Wow, so they know more than 70 countries don't allow it, but only about 25 do.
Yes.
Does Germany recognize same-sex marriage?
Not yet. I don't think so.
Because
they're very liberal.
I know
but
he's really upset with the lady that's over Germany.
I don't think so, but I know it's very liberal. But I don't know if they've made the gay marriage thing.
Who else?
Australia just did very recently.
Yeah, they did the marriage thing and it passed, and so Australia put it in. Okay.
But the fact again that
same-sex marriage has been legal since October 1st, 2017 in Germany. Great.
Okay,
so,
great, good.
No German diplomats because he hate them, so I want them to still be here. So Trump, you didn't affect Germany. Okay, who else? China. I think it's illegal in China, so.
But we have gay people targeted. Again, this is what I'm saying. The crux of the issue is gay people are specifically targeted where straight people are not. Nobody's asking the straight counterparts of these diplomats to leave the country because they're not married to their counterpart.
That's true.
They're not asking their children to leave. They're not asking the spouses to leave. But we're asking the gay people to leave. Get yourself registered to vote.
And update your county. Which county you vote in? Because I know some of y'all was in college the last time you voted. And now you done moved out on your own and got your little studio, your one bedroom. Excited about your bachelor's? I'm excited for us.
Speaking of the apocalypse, American Horror Story Apocalypse happened.
This episode was so much better. I did watch last week's episode. You told me to watch. I did watch. It was so good. I'm confused as fuck. A lot of spiritual things. And, I was watching videos where the girl's like, this is the theory from Coven. And this is the theory from... So what's your theory? I've been watching theory videos.
I don't have one because it still seems to be formulating. It looks like the Coven girls are going to be fighting the Antichrist, which could be very interesting.
Yes. Because, have you been watching the theory video? The guy who's supposed to be claiming that he's there to help them is actually the demon.
He's
who thought he killed all the other... Oh, sorry. I was asking you what your theory was. But I was just so enthralled in it. I was just so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, it was finally a fucking good episode.
Yeah. And so it looks like the spoilers, obviously, if you haven't watched this. Update your notes. Update your notes, girls.
Update your DVR.
Or something. What are you doing on your lunch? I watched this shit on lunch. Anyway, the Coven finally showed up, which has been my biggest... Like, I've been complaining forever.
Qualm, gripe.
Yeah.
Look for big words.
I had a wild hair up my ass that they had been advertising this shit as Coven versus Murder House, and then the Coven didn't show up till this last episode.
Episode 3.
That's enough? Shit. I had to wait 2 other fucking episodes. I had to wait 2 episodes looking for witches, and ain't no witches there. Dude, that's like going to a sex party and ain't no bottoms.
Well, they did rush through the first episode with no lube, and I do recall saying like, "How did we get here?" It got like one day she was sitting at the hairdresser office, and then next minute she in a dungeon.
Apocalypse.
I was just like, "That's how we got the title." So that must not be how it got the title. It's about to be the devil versus these witches. Well, the demon. I don't know if it's a devil.
He's supposed to be the Antichrist. Okay. He's supposed to be the devil reincarnated into a person. That was like his story arc.
Oh.
Like as a baby, and then that's how we saw him grow up, throughout. My only question is, where is Jessica Lange? Because either she's gonna be playing her Murder House character, or she's gonna be playing the Old Supreme. We know she's gonna be playing something on this, and I am ready.
Oh, okay.
Even if she's gonna play both, because apparently Sarah Paulson is playing both.
Okay. I was like, she died, but she back on the screen.
We can do the same thing. I just want to see Jessica Lange. I really just want to see Jessica Lange. And if we can do like Angela Bassett in one episode, because I know she's booked right now.
She didn't do it. But Lawrence also lied with his insecure ass.
He the only insecure nigga on there?
The married one insecure as well. So moving on to insecure. Okay.
Issa is insecure. Molly is insecure. And this whole episode has me insecure. We have a season finale to Insecure. Again, spoilers if you have not watched it yet. Insecure happened.
How do you feel about the movie scene at the graveyard?
I liked it because I like those type of things.
Yeah.
It don't have to be dates, just like outings. I like to go to those, and so I thought that was really inventive of Molly to come up with that. I thought it was also just art imitating reality, and your friend having to check you and like, nigga, no, I'm not doing that. We not dating. How many times have I had to tell you that?
Are we going to Mexico for real tacos?
No, bitch, I'm not fucking you. We going over here to this $35 movie. Girl. But I did think the best part of the episode was the Golden Pussy song.
Oh, yeah.
And I think a lot of people missed it.
Full circle.
Yeah, it was a full circle moment from
First,
all the way
pussy.
From Broken Pussy to Golden Pussy. Somebody recreated the song,
the original,
into Golden Pussy because all pussy don't have to be broken. Some of it can be golden pussy.
And it didn't end up like the Jacquees remix.
Girl.
It actually was,
Next, I thought that Molly blocking Issa from a possible Zozo appointment.
Oh, yeah, that's what everybody was talking about in their reviews. What's our review on it?
I don't know yet, cause in the moment when I saw it, I was like, okay, work, Molly, yes.
It's my friend's birthday, and she is happy, and you is not about to ruin it with these lilies. Take your ass out of my face.
But at the same time, I was thinking about it from Molly's perspective from Issa's perspective after Molly told Issa what had happened. Because Issa's face, shit, I'm fucking him up. Issa's face was saying, bitch, you stopped my bag. You stopped my Zozo appointment.
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk to this nigga.
We did not go to Mexico for real tacos.
I could have talked to that. You could have sat in the car and he could have fucked me for 15 minutes. That's what Issa's face was giving. Like, it wasn't giving like, thank you, friend. You stopped me from being in a problematic situation.
I've been looking for this nigga for a month, and
you saw
the moment he shows up. You
saw I was crazy last month when I was looking for him. Then, bitch, you know I'm trying to slide the panties through and let the nigga slide through. But I think Molly had good intentions, and there was really no way for Molly to know whether Issa would have been happy or sad with the decision that she made. I can understand why Molly did that, but for me, I feel like we need to have had that conversation before you stop my Zozo appointment / coochie appointment. I need to say, no, I do not want to see this nigga under any circumstances, or, well, listen, if he come by, make sure he beg a little first and make sure he smell good and has a gift, and then I might see him. Because if those happen,
Well, I'm sure he probably smelled good if he took the time to buy flowers.
All niggas don't smell good all the time.
He just brought flowers and wasn't going.
And probably didn't wash his nuts for. No, you don't know.
I don't know. I'm asking you do those types of things. I don't know who you're doing them with. I'm just assuming. Allegedly. So I'm probably wrong.
Allegedly.
To shut my ass up.
My lawyer sent the note in. Allegedly.
So I also wonder if that would have changed how she felt in her interactions with Lawrence. Like, she was in a good spirit. Issa was in a good spirit, and she ran into Lawrence, and she was excited about that connection. If she had saw Lawrence then Nathan, and that didn't go well, when she saw Lawrence, she's like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of my face and I'm keeping the Raisinets. So I wonder if that would have changed their interaction.
Well, they had a positive interaction. It wasn't like she was saying, get out of my face, Lawrence. Like, she was very interested in where their friendship and possibly rekindling their relationship would be going.
Go. Can they just be friends after the relationship?
No, the way that she was looking at him when he left, that's not a friend stare. I remember what that dick do look.
I was looking at some
See,
gif of somebody getting hit
and that's
from
why
the
you
side
called
today that you posted on my timeline. You saved the stuff on my timeline. I be at work. Lord. Eddie Superman on Twitter. Follow him. Get your life. So with it.
No, the conversation that they had, the way that she was looking at him, the way that she was excited, that was not friendly. That was. Well, I remember what that dick do. The
that's
possibilities.
what I'm trying to say as a bottom. I can't just say stuff like that because then I'm an aggressive bottom. I remember what that dick do. I can't say that on here for a podcast. I have to say she was interested in rekindling their courtship.
Okay. Well, you start lying and I'll continue to tell them the truth. Do you know what's best for my dick or my booty? I think that's the question that everyone's best friend should ask. Because even if it wasn't the best thing for her mental health to see Nathan, her pussy might have really needed to see Nathan. And if you don't know the answer to these things, you do not need to be making these full decisions.
How did you get there? And you looked at, like you wrote that in your notes. Is that in your notes?
Yes. Because the best thing for my ass or my dick at this moment might have been Nathan.
It is her birthday.
It's her birthday. And she, okay.
But if he's great.
She hasn't been dating in a month, possibly, allegedly. She might have, the last time she got fucked was on the Ferris wheel. It's my birthday. I don't give a fuck what this nigga did. I want the appointment. You don't know the best thing for my dick or my ass unless you ask. And so if she had asked,
but how does she get to ask when she sees him walking up and she's getting out the car to?
You got to do these pre-interviews.
Because Issa's apartment is on the first floor when you walk through the gate. So how does I don't get time to call and ask if you want to be bothered with him.
You got to ask beforehand. So like in planning a birthday, I know
if we run into him, what's our game plan?
Yeah.
But I'm also a bottom, so it's like, girl, my emotion right now and my emotion after 2 tequila sunrises is gonna be totally different.
All the more reason why you should be allowed to do with your penis or your ass what you would like.
But my friend has to support me through my mental health because I'm not going over there taking my biscuits over Asian trade house.
So do you really want to make this about you? Because I can give you an instance.
Sure, come on.
So there was a time recently that you took some dick that you probably shouldn't have been taking, but I could have told you.
Yep. You did tell me. You did tell me.
I did.
You,
but you knew,
and I knew what your.
But you knew what was good for your ass at the time, and you felt like for your ass at the time, I can take these problems in this dick, I guess. And you are a woman, and you are allowed to change your mind.
Cool. Come on, Wendy.
So I didn't change it for you.
Okay.
I let you have your Zozo appointment.
Okay.
And I moved on.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying is when you are friends with someone, you can ask these questions and say, for me.
A pre-screen, like somewhere in the advance of not just when he was walking up with beforehand. The flowers and she got out. I don't know. I don't know.
Because you had stated previously about your drought, being pressed about your drought, and okay, this is something
that's drought, not one I was excited about.
I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. And now something has come along that you are familiar with, and that is quote unquote safe for you for what you like, and that's why you allowed that in your space.
Amen.
My friend advice would have been eviction, but you chose something different.
Yeah, just so Airbnb a short trip. It's usually a short trip with them. He don't stay long.
You set him up for that read? I did not. So
I'm just going along with the joke. I'm going along with the jokes.
So aforementioned topic, if you are listening, I did not read you.
He does listen to the podcast.
Your previous bottom did.
2 of them listen to the podcast.
Great.
I know, it's so scary.
Dope. I am just using that as an example to say communicate with your friends because you don't know what their dick and the ass needs are. Because if their ass or dick needs are, I might be able to put up with the nigga for 5 minutes as long as he gonna give me some. It's my birthday. Cool. You should know that. But if their ass and dick needs are met, or they're currently asexual, they're currently not having sex with nobody, okay, well, no matter what this nigga is bringing, he or she don't want them in a space.
She was too concerned about Issa's mental health, but you want
people to consider their sexual health, because she had not been fucking nobody.
Oh my God.
She ain't been fucking nobody for a month. It's her birthday.
Okay, you done drugged me into it. You done proved your point. Okay, next subject.
Consider your friend's sexual health.
Gosh.
Gay PSA.
Sex specialist at these Superman encouraging sex.
Some people are worth waiting a month for. And so
I asked to move on, and then I brought it back up. Silly me. Okay.
Yep, silly you. Because I'm sure I am not alone in thinking that, you've had sex with somebody before and they are problematic and did a whole bunch of bad shit.
Okay.
But if you ain't had sex in a month, you might consider fucking that nigga like at least once. Just they're like, well, I know what it's gonna give, so I'm gonna just do it at least once. It's my birthday. Lastly, making friends at work is not necessary, Molly. I hope that this rabbit hole is explored more in the next season. Mm-hmm. She was going over a lot of things that millennials face in the workplace of being friendly and being cooperative with your coworkers versus trying to get ahead.
Still have to let these bitches know I'm smarter than you.
I'm better than you. I'm trying to be a partner. I'm not trying to be your friend. And I hope that they explore it more, because I think it's a really important subject. You do not have to be these niggas' friends at work. Find your friends somewhere the fuck else. You don't have to make enemies at work necessarily, but you don't have to make these niggas your friends.
On the Jade and XD podcast, they always talk about say no to coworkers. I think that's on their merch. I think they have a t-shirt that says say no to coworkers, or something they do. But I love when they say no to coworkers.
Yeah, she should definitely say no to coworkers. She don't need, if they want to gang up and be by themselves and she still be great over here, be aiming for partnership, cool.
Checks, bags. Since Nikki out here stopping, I gotta go get another bag and hide this one.
Wow.
Thank you guys so much for leaving us reviews on Apple Podcasts. Click your purple app, search for our name, Here For It. Click the reviews tab and click write a review. We are so close to 100 reviews on Apple Podcasts, and we just want to get there.
We are so close to 100,000 listens. Thank you guys so much for being aggressive with that. And
we're also like 5 or 6 subscribers away from 500 on SoundCloud. So thank you to everyone who listens on SoundCloud and leaves us comments. As a matter of fact, there is a comment for you from last week's episode. And so I know. So let me see if I can find it fast. Probably not. Somebody follows you.
My mouth is wet and also reckless.
Ricardo Sinin, I probably said that wrong. I do apologize. Thank you for calling out Obama and his misuse of federal power. He would have done he could have done so much more for the Flint residents and even black people after the 2008 crash that are still suffering the effects of their wealth wiped out by banks. He's done some stuff, but as a whole, he had a lot of areas of improvement. I can't believe small business association loans for black businesses fell under Obama and was higher under Bush. That's a slap in the face. Where's the one for Eddie Superman? Oh, that was a great comment. Thank you so much for that comment.
Yeah, it was a very hard statement to make because I love Mr. Obama so much. But seeing that again, it put it back in my face. No pause.
NCTRNM said, you should communicate your dissatisfaction with another person. No, you don't have to tell.
Dissatisfaction?
Dissatisfaction. Look, all these S's and F's and T's and big words. Okay. You should communicate dissatisfaction with another person. No, you don't have to tell the other person you don't like them anymore, but it does bring closure to do that. Oh, yeah, we were talking about ghosting, Lord, yeah.
No, I don't. Thank you for your input.
We love you. sexual health, social studies?
Before we get to sexual health, again this week, I want to talk to you guys about the Royal Rebirth coming here to DC. If you ever wanted to go to the Met Gala and did not have $10,000 a plate to spend, we are having the Royal Rebirth here in DC. It is a Met Gala themed party for Impulse's anniversary. I am very, very excited to be hosting. I am very, very excited to have you guys come on out. So if you're going to be in the DC area, please come and hang with us in your best attire. I am going to be so fire, so great. I already got my outfit picked out. My shoes are going to be excellent, everything. So if you want to come hang out with us right before Halloween, it's October 28th. Bring your classiest, most bougiest outfit. It's going to be epic. Can't wait to see y'all.
It will be mansion.
Yes, at the Josephine Butler Mansion here in DC area. The tickets and the link to the tickets will be in our description. Please come out and see us. I am going to be
Do I have to get a ticket? Oh, I meant to ask you. Am I on the list or do I have to get a ticket? I have to get a ticket. Okay, girl. Let me get on here now because my memory is bad. So let me get on here now. So you do sexual health while I get this ticket done.
Sympathy and payola.
No, matter of fact, I'm gonna do social studies. It is Black History Month in the UK. So definitely shout out to them because America, we make everybody pay attention on our 28 days and 29 days. So shout out to the UK Black History Month. In the link below, where it says social studies, historian Tony Warner gave an amazing 15-minute video about discussing Caribbean and African influence around England.
Amen.
And as early as 1590, Queen Elizabeth I wanted blackamoors out of her town, and in 1601 wrote a proclamation saying that blacks were annoying, taking their food, and had no knowledge of Christ or his gospel. By the late 16th century, trade increased between Africa and Britain, and that I guess wrote out all the things that Queen Elizabeth I was trying to put together. And so that meant like more black sailors, more black people were around by the shores selling goods like sugar and things like that. And something else he said was about coffee shops and how coffee was like a major traded item back then, but they also used the coffee shops to sell sugar and slaves. And so when you go around a lot of the towns in London, you'll see like coffee shops have history where they talk about this. You gotta watch Tony Warner's video. It was really good. But it turns out that there was a coffee shop called the Lloyd's Coffee Shop or something like that. And it turned out that now they're a big insurance a corporate insurance and government insurance company that used to insure slave ships. So just as slave ships will go down to Africa through the Caribbean and come back to London. So yeah, they sold slaves at a lot of these coffee shops, and how the queens back then didn't want us there, and how slavery impacted Britain, and how just no matter which continent, they bring us to their continent and then they hate us and shame us. We were fine where I was, it's like somebody inviting you over then be mad that you at their house. I was at home. I don't.
Until you win a World Cup for them and then they excited about you.
Okay, but that's social studies. It's UK Black History Month. Shout out to the UK and everybody over there. That's all I got.
This week in sexual health, I would like to cover pup play. PUP play. Familiar?
That sound like a category on Kink D.
It is.
Okay.
It is. See, these things come together.
Circle.
They
come
come
together. Stop in the bag. Kink D helped me get off during my depression. Because somebody cares about my asshole needs and not just my mental health.
Okay.
Is that what this episode is about?
It's
so much.
You can put an ad out there, I guess. But no, that's not what we're here for. Pup play is a section of BDSM/kink. Mm-hmm. Pup play is when one person takes on the role of a pup aka a puppy, or a handler, the pup acts like their canine counterpart and the trainer, for the most part, handles the pup like he would a biological puppy.
Spank it and walk it around.
For many, it serves as a release of the primal animal part of them. It is not bestiality. Real animals are not involved. So it's become more popular this year because of the launch of pup gear. And so a lot of pup gear has like these masks. Mask with dog ears. Like it's a full-on mask. It
like on Dreamboat.
Yes.
That documentary we watched. The guy was on all fours with a pup mask on.
Yeah. Right. But that's gotten bigger because there's like a whole industry around it now.
Oh my God.
And the whole fetish around
your
it.
nails are really cute. You holding your phone in the light and your nail is shining.
Easily distracted, problematic bottoms. So pup play is getting a lot of play because there are more people interested in the role playing aspect of being a puppy and having a handler. I mean, if that's what it takes to get your things together, sure.
Would you not be a pup probably because you too?
I am not. I am never going to be a pup.
I am never. But no. Would you? Somebody wants to walk around here on all fours. You got hardwood floors, so I don't know if that probably be bad for their knees. But
we do a lot of things that might be bad for their knees. So
would you spank someone that has them walk around here like a?
I'm a definite fan of spanking.
Okay.
I don't know if I want you to act like a dog and bark at me and wag your booty like a tail.
Oh yeah, because they make accessories for that.
So, yeah, like they get fully into it.
Like you was talking
and then
about.
they have like appliques of fur, and they like
Oh my God! Let me get on the. What is this, Adam Mail? What is this, Adam and Eve?
I don't know if Adam and Eve.
I need a coupon code. What's the coupon code?
Try Groupon. But pup play is a thing out here, y'all. And so if you're not into it, you know about it now. If you might be interested, you can get into it. For me, I don't think it's for me. Like, I can think of a whole bunch of other freakier things that we can do besides you being a dog. Like, I love dogs, and I don't want to, like, envision my lover as a dog. I'm like, that's, I don't want to fuck a dog. I want to fuck a man. I don't want to fuck a dog. But for y'all, cute.
Have you, I don't want to go too far into it, no pause. But I was on Tumblr. When was I on Tumblr? When am I not? And there's the guys who are putting their penises in a cage and locking it up. Have you seen those photos?
No. Not looking for it.
And so that's another form of submission to their partner or something. I've seen it in like those heterosexual.
How do you go to work like that?
They go to work. I saw a veteran. I mean, a person in an army uniform. And one in the bathroom. I need to find those pictures. And
you don't.
Tumblr's a busy site. I don't know if it's still gonna be on the news feed.
You don't. You really don't. I'm not putting my dick in nothing.
Yeah,
no,
it's a form of submission to your partner. Do
you not have the key to it?
I don't. Well, I'm sure if you have to pee, you can unlock it. I think. I would hope. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to go too far into it because I need to do more research. I just saw it on Tumblr this weekend, so I was just like,
well, if I can unlock it, then I can go fuck another nigga and put it back in the cage and come back to you. So,
y'all always cheating.
I'm just saying. Like, what's the point? Like, I'm putting it in the cage, but I got the key.
It's about the submission part, but you don't have the submissive personality, so just erase. Erase, delete, whatever.
Unfollow. Burn that friend contract because that's not the contract I'm signing. Y'all can have that.
What's next for us?
Songs for our souls. The song for my soul this week, again, like last week last week wasn't really an old cut. It was just more like a TBT. But this is definitely an old cut.
Why did my note delete?
Like niggas that are below 25, y'all not gonna know what this song is. I encourage y'all to look it up. But y'all not gonna know what this song is. A premonition in my bones. I can sense it. There it goes. Something about two lovers that changes the world. I can detect it, seem to reflect it, and I say I feel it in my heart. Well, it feels like another one. It gets me in my soul. Yes, I can almost sing it. It feels like another one. Patti LaBelle dropped this gem on us in 1991. on one of my favorite Patty albums,
Hey, Patty.
Burning. The
I know
album
she
was
can
called
cook.
Burning. And the album was called Burning. Because she burned through the whole fucking album.
I think they came out in 86.
No, it came out in 1991.
91. I was like, I was a little baby. I remember it.
I remember the cassette tape. I had the cassette tape, turned it from the A to the B side, and wore that motherfucker out and had to go buy another one. Burning. Patti LaBelle. She had bars. She had motherfucking bars in 1991 for you hoes. She had a perm with a little bump in the video. Uh-huh. She had Big Daddy Kane do
That's
a
why
feature.
I remember, because that's the style she was doing. Yeah.
Yeah, she had Big Daddy Kane do the feature. He came through and rapped something that nobody else remembers, but the song was fire.
Back then.
Back then.
That's where rap was.
But that's the song for my soul this week. It feels like another one. Because sometimes you never know. It feels like another one.
I think the song played on Insecure. Someone sent me this weekend. My friend who I share songs that we're listening to. Summer Walker has a song called "Girls Need Love," and I guess if we look for memorable standout lyrics, we'll start with, "I just need some dick. I just need some love. Tired of fucking with these lame niggas, baby. I just need a thug." And she's singing it so beautifully. It's like sung by like the girl Her. You know, Her sings all her music slow and drawn out, dramatic, and it's just a real chill. It's like a really, really chill vibe. So, girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say now. So that's why she's standing up for women in this song and saying, "I need some dick." So, "Girls Need Love" by Summer Walker.
It don't sound like it's love that she needs.
Well, you know, she had to title it something so it can go on Billboard and not be trashy. It's her standard breakout single, so she don't want to scare too many people away. We don't have any listener questions this week, but if y'all do get some, send them to hereforitpod@gmail.com or to any inbox where you can find us on social media. Let me do one more glance while we're recording, in the middle of the recording, and make sure.
Professional fish.
Oh, here goes one. It says, Ed Sean Loves. Oh, hey, thank you for sending this a question. What are some good first date talking questions to ask someone that are too invasive but still allows you to get to know them? Someone's too invasive.
That aren't too invasive, he means?
Maybe so. What are some good first date questions to ask someone when they're being elusive?
Are you into pup play?
That's a yes or no question. So you have to,
and that could lead us into friendship or relationship.
Open-ended questions that do more than give you yes or no options. Because like after 2 or 3 of those, with my outgoing personality, I'd be like, okay, well,
have you fucked my friend?
That's a yes or no question.
Do you not ask that same question though?
No, I don't.
Oh, you stopped asking that?
I did. I've been drunk so many times. So maybe early on I probably would ask that, but I don't ask that.
Okay.
I don't ask that. I don't find that I run into... Well, you know, first and foremost, my dating life is invisible. I think my last Jake message was 2 or 3 weeks ago. So, I mean...
Hashtag invisible life, Evelyn Harris. One of the best books ever written.
But all I can say right now is ask open-ended questions. I wish I had seen it earlier. I would have prepared a better answer. But Google open-ended questions, and that way you can get some...
Where would you like this to go from here with us?
Tell me about your last great vacation. So that way you can get a sense of where he likes to go, what he likes to do. He'll describe some things that he did on those vacations. And, you know, you can get a sense of if he likes seafood. Some people are allergic to shellfish.
Have you had a full panel testing before?
That's a yes or no question.
It's
an important one.
You still need to know the fucking answer.
Like, cause your Jack say February 2017, and you know it's almost 2 or 3 more months from February 2019. So you
need to find out if that's true for or not, because it probably is.
Here for it.
Inconsistent niggas.
Me.
Tune in.
You inconsistent as well.
I'm not.
Uh-oh.
I keep the same fucking energy.
KTSC.
KTSE. No matter what, I really do. People that I'm not here for you. That same energy. I don't like be here for you this week and I'm not here for you next week. That's not it. If I'm here for you, I'm here for you. If I'm not, I'm not. But inconsistent niggas that don't keep the same energy when fucking with me or trying to fuck with me, be prepared to be on the dead to me list. I don't know her list. I used to know her list.
Come
on. I've never met her list. You can be on all of these things. I am about protecting my time and my energy and my space. And if you would like to inconsistently fuck with that, I am going to consistently not fuck with you. Again, my time and my energy is a precious commodity, and it's not worth being wasted on people that are trying to play this game of, I can find somebody better, maybe, I think, I'm just gonna figure it out. No, you figured it out. I figured it out as well. You go over there, I'm gonna be over here. I thought it was important not here for it for me personally, because I think a lot of people have talked about being in the same situations. Identifying people that are not consistent is very, very important. It is not disrespectful for you not to allow someone to disrespect you. So hold that standard and hold it high. If people are disrespecting you, disrespecting your time, disrespecting your energy, disrespecting your space, it is not disrespectful for you to say, no, I'm good, girl. You go over there. I'm going to be right here. And I'm not here for it.
October 5th is National Depression Screening Day, and I am here for that. There are many different types of depression, including seasonal affective disorder, dysthymia, is that the right word?
Yes.
Okay. And bipolar disorder, which affects teenagers, veterans, the gay community, and something that on here called the human race. Go to mentalhealthscreening.org and you can take the online screening, or you can search hospitals and clinics near you to see how they are participating in National Depression Screening Day. Your friends sometimes can see some of the major signs, like, girl, you've been in a rut for like 2 or 3 weeks. You ain't been talking about sucking dick like you used to. How your mama doing?
KTSE.
There are some major signs, but people stop eating when they get depressed. Some people overeat when they get depressed, or trying to do sober October. Child, please take the screening. See how places around you are participating in National Depression Screening Day.
Absolutely. Yes, it's important to do self-inventories. When you don't do a self-inventory and you just feel like everything is okay and you haven't like really checked the things that you feel like are important in your life, then that's when shit crashes. So do a self-inventory and do those checks. It is time for our last call.
That energy got low AF. The ghetto.
I'm about to bring it back up, bitch.
So even though I'm doing sober October, I made an exception for last call because we usually toast to we only toast to great things for our last call. And I decided that if I'm doing sober October, I'm going to make the exception for Here For a Podcast. I'm going to make them worthy. So I'll do mine first.
Absolutely.
Whew. I'm going to have had alcohol in 2 days.
The ghetto.
Yes, this is... Woo! My last call is to keeping the awareness days going. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And my last call goes out to everyone, everywhere, who will be honoring someone they love going through it, or someone who has died from their fight with breast cancer. My mom passed last August, and 3 months later, it was Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it was pink everywhere, and I was 3 months into mourning, and child, I was a whole fool. But this year is 1 year since, and I'm in a better place. So I think I'm going to find something to do to honor my mother who passed away from breast cancer. And so shout out to October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and rest in peace to my mother. Fuck cancer. That's my last call.
Yeah, fuck cancer. Whew. Oh, I thought we were on the high ride. Work out. Taking us.
I wanted yours to be fun so we can end the show on a funner, lighter.
Oh, mine is. So, unfortunately, none of you out there know the person that I'm about to give my last call to, but you should.
Okay.
Because there's only one me, and there's only one sibling of mine.
Okay.
Sable Denise Todd is my younger sister, and I am super fucking proud to call her my sister. She is a great mother. She is a great sister. She is a great daughter, and she has now been accepted into nursing school to become an RN.
Shout out!
And now there is about to be two nurse Todds in the family.
Oh my gosh, congratulations.
And I am super fucking stoked.
Oh my gosh. She's still doing her trip?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. She will be joining us here at the end of this month.
Okay.
But it is glorious to report that there are two nurse Todds in the world. I am super fucking excited.
Congratulations.
She knows. Pew, 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 pew.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for her.
It has been a long road for her, from being a CNA to being a phlebotomist to being...
You know how the journey goes.
All of those different small-ass jobs that are important jobs,
Amen.
But smaller jobs on the road to nursing school. And I am super proud to say that my baby sister is going to nursing school in January, and she has my full support. And I can't wait. I cannot wait for the pinning. I cannot wait for her to get her coat. I can't wait for graduation. I am so excited.
Look at us doing our last call to our families. Oh, look at us having family time.
Thank you guys for listening to Here For It podcast. Make sure you get over to Here For It shop and get you a t-shirt.
All right now.
We got some shirts that are real cute.
And
we got some real cute ones coming up next.
Yeah, we're working on some more stuff.
And you never know when the thongs are gonna drop.
Oh.
So get over to Here For It shop right the fuck now. Oh, we're gonna have something cute for y'all for Christmas. We're gonna have something cute for you for Christmas.
For Christmas. Cool.
But for Halloween coming up, you can get you a shirt right now and represent Here For It pod and be problematic out in these streets just like we are. Thank you so much.
So Bestie bought a shirt. He it so happens that he was going to one of those traffic light parties. You wear red if you're a top and yellow if you're a verse and green if you're a bottom. Why do the bottoms have to wear green?
So he wore green.
So Bestie wore the red shirt. He had your husband's favorite top in red. And so the girls was like, okay, the shirt says he's a top and it's a red shirt. And so he's like, people was coming up to him, asking him, so, are you sure? Are you serious?
Do you feel red?
And I was like, oh my, I was listening to Bestie tell the story, but I was just like, oh my God. Bestie bought a shirt and he went to the little party. I was so happy.
Well, thank you, Bestie.
Follow us on the internet at Here For It Pod. We're like at 2,500 followers on Instagram. You know, we thank you guys so much for following us there. We tweet randomly at Here For It Pod. And what else we do?
You can find us on Kink D.
See y'all next week.
Bye.